to be able to do the first. So let's start with the first one, 2.1.1. It's so simple. It's px plus qx equal to a, right? Here, there are no numbers, okay? We only have letters. Now, I'm sure you can see that on the left-hand side, we've got a binomial that has got x as part of both terms. So first thing, you have to factorize, okay? Because the objective is to solve for x or to make x the subject of the formula. Or you can say we want to determine a formula that we can use to calculate x, okay? So this becomes x times p plus q. If you have got this step where you factorize, give yourself a mark, all right? Because this step is very important. That's why we do factorization first before equations, right? Then the next thing, the p plus q is a binomial. It's going to be like a coefficient of the x. So you divide both sides by p plus q. So when you do that, you get x times p plus q over p plus q is equal to a over p plus q. So these two cancel out. I can just use different colors there. Right? The p plus q and the p plus q cancel out. So your final answer is going to be x is equal to a over p plus q. That's your final answer. That's it. So easy. That's why I said this question here you can answer within 10 seconds or even less. Okay? Then 2.1.2, it's a quadratic equation. Okay? So we have 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. And I'm sure you can see that the coefficient of x squared there is a 2. The constant term is a 2. So it will be 2 times 2, which is going to be 4. Then, which two factors of 4 are such that if you add them, you will get negative 5? Which, remember, the factors of 4 are both negative and positive. So which factors of 4 are such that if you add them, you get a negative 5? It will be negative 4 and negative 1. Okay? Negative 4 and negative 1. Any positive number has got both positive factors and negative factors. You must know that. Any positive number has got both positive factors and negative factors. So, minus 4 times minus 1 gives me a 4. Minus 4 plus minus 1 gives me a negative 5. Okay? So, I can rewrite that as 2x squared minus 4x minus x plus 2 equal to 0. And this will give you 2x times x minus 2 minus open bracket x minus 2 equal to 0. Right? And then, this is very interesting. We have got a hidden 1 there. Actually, it's going to be a negative 1. So when you finish this, you get 2x minus 1 times x minus 2 equal to 0. And then you equate each binomial to 0. So your x is going to be positive a half, or x is going to be positive 2. Mark your work and give yourself a mark for factorizing the trinomial correctly. For factorizing the trinomial correctly, and 1 mark for each answer. I'm sure you can see that I'm going over factorization again and again. Again and again. If you didn't get it in grade 9, Mr. Chiponda is going over it many times, again and again. You should be able to get it. You must get to a point where you say, now I understand how to factorize the trinomial. There is no reason why your heartbeat has to increase because you saw a trinomial. There's no reason. There's no reason. You should be smiling when you see the trinomial. Alright, so that's it then. Let's move on. All these techniques that we are using now, we are going to need them later. Okay, that's the foundation of some of the topics that you are going to do later on. Right, then 2.1.3, it's an exponential equation. I didn't want to do it, but let's do it because we did exponents. Okay, so let's move on to the next page. So we have got 2.1.3. We have got a half raised to the power of 3x plus 1 equal to 32. Okay, again here, no need for an increase in heartbeat because you saw that, right? The half can be converted to a base of 2, which is the same as 2 to the power of minus 1, raised to the power of 3x plus 1. 32 can be written using a base of 2. You should know that. Right, so this is 2 to the power of what? 5. It should become natural to you that, okay, 8 is 2 cubed, 16 is 2 to the power of 4, 32 is 2 to the power of 5, 64 is 2 to the power of 6, 128 2 to the power of 7, it's not all. To become natural, right? Then you remove brackets here, so that will be 2 to the power of minus 3x minus 1 equal to 2 to the power of 5. Okay, now that the base is the same on both sides of the equation, you can now say, therefore, the exponents are equal. And then you get minus 3x equal to 6. Therefore, x is going to be equal to negative 2. And then you're done. Okay, x is negative 2. All right. Any question? Okay, if you don't have a question, then